Part two, Batman and Robin review slash rant slash I don't know. DC just fucked up big time on that one. Um, part one, we just ran out of time, so we're gonna continue because it's just a big subject. I mean, it's Batman. You can't fuck with Batman.
I've been reading Batman for 23 years.
Here we go.
And I stuck with him until he fell in love with some black lady that was curing him. And I stopped for a while. I'm to the point where I want to quit reading Batman. Like, I want to see where it goes, where hopefully this is some horrible dream. Like, I know you love Dick Grayson.
Dick's the man.
Do they finally kill Dick? Like, they've been wanting to kill Dick for so long now. Is he a goner?
You can't kill Dick. He's the
Does he
man.
die and Bruce Wayne takes over?
No, I think. Well, now I'm confused. When I was reading through the Batman and Robin comics, um, I was reading them because you suggested them, um,
My bad.
and so then me and Karina started reading through them, and we're going through, and we're just reading them, and she finally, got me to read them, and I'm like, wow, this is a really good story. It's basically a team cop story. You have the bad cop being Robin, the good cop being Batman. Oddly enough, Dick's just the good guy.
Yeah.
And you had their like camaraderie and the way they would fight with each other and bicker. And to me, that's where the story was. It was Batman and Robin. You didn't need a super huge twist at the end. You're not M Night Shyamalan.
Or the guy that did Lost, whatever the fuck his name is.
You're writing Batman and Robin. We want to see Batman and Robin solve a crime, beat up the villain, save the day. That's what we want. We don't care if it gets deep, but we don't want it to be confusing to the point where we have to read 35 years into the past to figure out what the hell you're talking about and why. Like, now I guess we don't have to because you just changed the whole fucking story. I guess his father doesn't have to be dead for him to turn into Batman now. He just does it because he's mean, I guess, and wants to beat people up. I mean, you better have something coming up because this is the second worst book there is out to buy. I'm actually going to do a review later on the one that is the first. It will be on Herald's, so look out for that one because, man, that one's bad, and I'm going to review it and just rant the shit out of it.
Now, Harold is Marvel, right?
Yes.
I think I'm going to pick it up and start reading Marvel. Like, Harold, here I come for you because DC, you fucking blew it for me. But I do want to show you something that I do find intriguing. As I disappear out of screen. This right here is issue 12, the variant cover of Batman and Robin. Notice like the dominoes. So was this like a clue saying, "Hey, dominoes"? First it was the black and white pages. Now we got dominoes everywhere. Like Grant Morrison is trying to go way beyond us. Just because you have the archives for all the Batman stuff doesn't mean that you have to write stuff with Batmite and that Raggedy Ann looking Batman that's all in tattered clothing. We don't.
Which brings me to another thing. That art. Oh my god, why does the cape look like a dying octopus? Alright, continue on.
And I lost my place.
The dying octopus distracts
Batmite.
from all.
Yeah, so it's just you're going way beyond. When they did Blackest Night, where what 1977 comic that you kind of had to read.
You didn't have to, but if you wanted to get the like
Story
backstory of the myth that was given, but it's given again throughout the Sinestro Corps. So if you were a Green Lantern fan, you would have been caught up. But if you were coming in because Blackest Night was supposed to be a good thing, you might have been a little lost.
Right, and that's what they're doing with Batman. Of course, they have the Black Case book, which is like this novel going before all this back issues for everything that Grant talked about, like those British guys and the seven other fat people. And yeah, I'm ranting already. All I gotta say is, if you're a true Batman fan and you like Bruce Wayne for who he is because his parents were killed tragically after seeing Zorro with him, don't read this book. Don't give DC the pleasure of going, ooh, we're making money by fucking Batman in the ass. Batman got raped. That's that's all I gotta say. Batman got raped.
I feel like I lost a friend.
So, would you like to talk about your Herald rant?
No, I think I'm gonna wait for our actual review. This was again, we did this early because we read the book early, and I just I have to comment on the art again. I mean, you can't pass that off in. I mean, it's Batman. You could put that in. I don't know what's something that's not.
Fade to Black, that the artwork in Fade to Black was a lot worse.
There's smaller books for an artist that wants to do his own thing. You just can't be doing that with Batman. Maybe the I don't know the Outsiders, but I actually really like that book and I like the art. So please don't ruin the Outsiders for me next. But something like that, a smaller book.
Shazam, the kiddie book.
Well, the art was too dark for him to do a children's book. It was dark and horrible. It was bad.
People are coming home next time.
What's there's that group that we both hate with the
Oh, Doom Patrol.
Ruined Doom Patrol. Nobody reads
Yeah,
that.
that artwork would be perfect in there.
It might even it might even fit that book. So
Yeah.
so go do Doom Patrol. Give us back Andy Clark before we all quit buying your books and burn down your headquarters. I
Great,
mean,
they're going to send please.
you suck. There's nothing more I can say other than you fucked up. Nobody wants to continue this. The only reason we are going to continue is to see if you can redeem yourself. And you're only going to get like a 2 issue span because if the next two suck, everybody's going to quit.
I'm going to be quitting.
And it's nothing like I actually liked Grant Morrison's writing. It was coherent. It
Like, there were positive points in the book. I enjoyed the Commissioner Gordon saying, "Oh, does that kid know what he's getting into?" Referring to Robin being alone with the Joker, and Batman being like, "It's not Robin that I'm worried about."
right.
That was kind of cute.
I enjoyed the whole Commissioner Gordon Dick Grayson thing because it almost felt like Gordon was worried about Robin, while Dick knows who Robin is. He knows he's basically an evil good guy that can annihilate anybody he comes across. And you had the comments where he was saying like, "Don't worry, most of my cops like you better."
Yeah, that was
No,
cute.
kind of commenting on the fact that he knows he's not the real Batman.
Right. There are, and okay, the crowbar scene where Robin has it and uses it against the Joker. Okay, kind of like it's kind of cute because the Joker used it on Jason Todd. Okay, haha. It wasn't really original because when Jason Todd came back, he used the crowbar on the Joker. So it's kind of haha witty, but for the most part, already been done, already been played. Grant, I expect more from it.
Again, I'm just gonna have to say, Grant, what we think, you're the tip top of writers. I mean, there's Grant Morrison writing. You've been doing All Star Superman. I don't know if you still do that, but you handled Superman and Batman. It doesn't get bigger than that.
And do you think he's as good as Jeff
I
Johns?
think I think he's as good of a writer as Jeff Johns. I don't know if he's as detailed, but I don't know if he has to be not doing a sci-fi book.
No. Although
So
he's great. Yeah.
that's all I have to say, and we're running out of time.
Yeah. Uh, Grant, thanks for raping Batman. Yeah, sad, sad day. It should be called like DC RIP because you're ruining DC Comics for me. Thanks, Grant.